Logic gates. The tiny heroes in our computers, constructed from transistors and buzzing with Boolean algebra. They're like the secret agents of circuits, performing essential computational functions while wearing their invisible capes. Who knew a bunch of switches could create such technology? I guess you could say they really know how to work it. Now, let's talk about the CPU, the brain of your computer. It executes machine cycles faster than a student can finish a cup of coffee during finals week. Fetching and decoding instructions from RAM, it's akin to your friend who's always trying to figure out complicated plans for the weekend, except this one does it in billions of cycles per second.
No pressure, right?
Programming languages are like that helpful friend who translates your genius ideas into something manageable. Forget complex machine code, these languages step in with their superhero capes, providing abstractions that simplify the coding chaos for developers. You might say they're the translators of the tech world, turning your spaghetti logic into beautifully arranged lasagna. Now, onto floating point representation. This method saves our precious decimal numbers, but beware, memory limitations can turn friendly decimals into rounding errors like a poorly baked pie. It's essential to grasp these concepts because no one wants to be that person who accidentally calculated their budget with a lopsided pie chart. As we delve deeper, let's discuss memory management techniques. High-level languages love to party with garbage collectors, ensuring no memory leaks dampen the festivities. On the flip side, low-level languages throw a manual memory allocation party where everyone is responsible for their own snacks, which can get messy, like trying to clean up after a 3-day gaming binge. Data structures, you say? Think of arrays and linked lists as different ways to organize your shoe collection. Each approach has its own quirks and benefits. Depending on whether you prefer orderly rows or a stylishly chaotic pile, you might choose one over the other. Just remember, whether it's shoes or data, organization is key, unless you want to spend an eternity looking for that one sneaker. Binary trees are like the family trees of data structures, allowing efficient searching. A binary search tree lets you navigate through values by going left or right, almost like choosing which way to run when faced with 2 pizza delivery options. Follow the right branch, and you'll find exactly what you're craving, hopefully without getting lost in the toppings. Now, let's get a little recursive. This powerful technique allows functions to call themselves, tackling smaller problems like a pro. However, like a student with no coffee, it can spiral out of control without a base condition, leading to infinite loops that would drive even the calmest person into a Stack Overflow. So make sure you set your boundaries, folks. Understanding time and space complexity is like evaluating how much time you spend procrastinating. Big O notation is the trusty tool that helps programmers gauge how their algorithms perform as the input size grows. It's like calculating the ultimate party size. Do you have enough snacks for everyone, or will you be left with just a sad plate of celery sticks? When it comes to machine learning, data is the star of the show. It's all about splitting your data into training and test datasets to ensure your model performs like a seasoned pro. Think of it like preparing for a big exam. Practice, then test yourself. Just don't forget to study up on the reliability of those algorithms. No one wants to fail the machine learning class. Now, let's not forget the internet, the lifeline for applications, connecting computers across the globe like a web of caffeine-fueled chat rooms at 2 a.m. It enables data transmission through protocols like TCP. As developers, it's crucial to have a grasp of this infrastructure. Otherwise, you'll be left wandering in the digital wilderness, shouting into the void. Finally, we arrive at SQL and relational databases. These heavyweights of data management allow users to query and join tables like a master chef assembling the perfect dish. Mastering these concepts is vital for effective data handling, because nothing's worse than trying to run a recipe without knowing where your ingredients are hiding.